I'm tweaking. All right. Invite of buyers or sellers. All right, because you could take a reverse sequence in both directions. It doesn't just have to be to the downside. It could be to the upside. So invite of buyers or sellers. You need to resoup. So retake like or slash retake a level like a high or low, then deliver. All right, so an example of this. Oh wait, and then a reverse sequence is. And to answer your question, you're kind of basing it off of like I'm teaching y'all how to like read the market and like trade with discretion, not just like pattern trading. But like reversal sequence is like dang near like as close as you're gonna get to being able to pattern trade my strategy, because you kind of can pattern trade it, but you still have to have like narrative, right? So like, okay, so this is usually like max 6 to 7 candles max. Now a reverse sequence fail. All you really need is an invite of buyers or sellers, and then you need so you need the initial invite of buyers or sellers, then a rebalance, and then failure. Well, then disrespect. It will really be disrespect. Disrespect of the rebalance. All right. So, and this, so reverse sequence fail. Like this is the reason why this is a reverse sequence fail is because we failed to go retake this high, the high of this candle. Right. We have to realize that as traders, you're putting your stop loss at the top of highs or lows, because that's like the highest position of where your trade will be invalid. So like if price goes past this level, my trade is invalid, or this is basically just as much as I'm willing to risk on this trade. So mind you, there's people at the highs and lows, there are millions of stop losses and buy orders and limits and whatever at these levels, right? So there's millions of people entering this trade right here on this candle, trying to target say like all the way down here to this next low, right? So there's people entering trades like this, and they got their stop loss up here, trying to top tick and bottom tick the market. So they have their stop losses up here. We take this level, right? We get the, like, even on the higher time frame, this is basically a reverse sequence. We invite sellers, we retake this level, and then we give an even bigger move, right? That's why we only go for 30 points. We don't need that much move to make a lot of money. You don't need to be in a trade that long to make a lot of money. So I'm just trying to explain to y'all the importance of like why highs and lows are important, right? The market makes money off of people losing, literally. So the people that are entering this trade trying to catch a home run are gonna get stopped out by the market here, and then we're gonna actually give a full move to the downside, right? So us resouping the high is allowing for people to be losing trades, right? So we take this level. Majority of traders that are not profitable in the market, they're just gonna, okay, we took a level and we're starting to go lower, so let me enter this trade. And that's why with a reversal sequence, we'll usually take them out of this trade and then go lower. But in this case, there's a reverse sequence failed because we invited sellers. We tried to rebalance, right? We tried to rebalance. People are entering this trade right here to go back to the upside, and then it instantly just fails, right? Price isn't gonna just go like price isn't gonna do this. When we're delivering efficiently, price isn't gonna do. Where's my? Okay, here. Price, bro. What the? Pressing a question mark. I'm tripping. All right, price isn't gonna do this. Come down, go up, come back down, come back up, go like that, like right away. It's gonna at least give you 30 points, like this. It's gonna at least deliver 30 points before it tries to pull back and do all of that stuff. So you could enter these trades confidently because with narrative on a higher time frame, we're bearish. So there's a lot of buying pressure or selling pressure with these trades. So you could at least get 30 points out of this move before we pull back and take people out their trades or whatever. Right? So reverse sequence failed. We failed to go retake this high of the initial invite of sellers, but we tried to, and then we disrespected that rebalance. So you could just enter your trade right here. Boom. Now, reversal sequence. Like I told y'all, this is a full reversal sequence. So this is a reverse sequence fail right here, and this is an example of a full reversal sequence. We take this low, right? We got this swing low right here. We take this low. We invite buyers, take the buyers out of their trade, and then give a full move to the upside to these draws of liquidity here. And how many candles? 1, 2, because we count after the lowest candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see what I'm saying? So you could have, me personally, with reversal sequence, especially when I'm going against like if you're gonna take a trade against the trend, because the trend is bearish. So if you're gonna take a trade against the trend, you don't just always enter you don't enter on the first displacement candle. You can if it's with narrative, but if you're going against the trend, I will wait for the second candle for us to kind of rebalance and then show that we're going to continue going up, and then I'll enter it like that. Put my stop loss something like that, and then just target 30 points, and then you'll be good. All right, so this is an example of a reversal sequence happening in six to seven candles, and then this is a reversal sequence failed to the downside, happening in 4 candles. Right, because once we already displaced all the way down here, it's very, very, very unlikely that the next candle after this one is gonna deliver what, 100 points, 90 points to the upside to go resoup this high. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna deliver 30 points, at least 30 points, and then probably keep going lower, whatever. Let's see if there's another example. Did that make sense? Reverse sequence failed. Ma, you keep unmuting, but I'm not hearing your thing. Hold on. You unmuting your thing, but I'm not hearing you. Let me go make sure you're set up correct.
It says my push to talk is
Hello. So you've been asking questions?
yeah.
What the heck? Oh, set key bind. Hello.
Well, don't stop the lecture.
What was your question? Here. Just ask your question.
Um, when you're trying to do the high for the session, are you looking at pre-market high, or you're talking about the high from the session open?
So in this case, all right, that's a good question. So boom, for this case, when we're looking at like session highs on this indicator, right? Session highs is up all the way up here. So London high is up here. London low down here. So when we're doing reverse sequence, is just off of a high, any high, right? It's not like session high or anything. We have these internal highs that we ended up getting a reaction out of, right? We take this internal high right here and we get a reaction to the downside. So once I start to see us getting some type of reaction, I'm starting to count and see if I could catch a reverse sequence trade out of it, because we took this high, we rebalanced. We invited sellers, we tried to rebalance, and then we failed. We failed to rebalance and disrespected it lower. So you can enter your trade right here, but it's based off of just any high. But sometimes we do get reverse sequence off of major highs and lows, like of sessions, right? So in this case, this range that we're trading in right now is a really huge range, right? It's like 200-point range. So sometimes we will just take an internal high on the 1 minute, and it won't be like the major high, and sometimes we'll just reverse off of it. Yeah. But there are times where we get reversals, like reverse sequences off of highs, like session highs. So let me see if we.
What's that indicator?
So this indicator, if any of y'all want to use it, it's called ICT kill zones and pivots. And it basically just marks up the highs and the lows of the sessions, so that I'm able to see, where the most liquidity is for the sessions and stuff like that. So let me see. All right, right here. So we took this low. Let's see if we got a reverse sequence off of it. This is London low right here that I just marked up. Let me take this off. Okay. First of all, this is chop. This is pure chop. So this is not even valid to trade this, to take this trade. Let me keep looking, because it does happen a lot. Oh, let me see right here. Yeah, okay. Boom, right here. So we took a session low, London low. Boom. We took this low. We continuously inviting sellers, right? People are getting stopped out of this trade. They're trying to take shorts once we already took the major low. But counting the reverse sequence, this is the lowest candle, right? Before the invited buyers. So here, let me just do this. So boom, once I see like this I'm trying to catch a reverse sequence. Once I see we get like an invited buyers, I'm already going to start counting. 1, 2, all right. 3, 4, 5, 6. You enter. Where my thing at? You will enter it. Boom, we rebalance, start going higher like that. Target, you could target 30 points. You could target like the middle of this objective, this fair value gap right here. Put your stop loss below the rebalance or below this rebalance candle right here, or something like that. And that would have been your trade. That would have been reverse sequence. This is actually reverse sequence failed because we failed to resuit the low right here. Does everybody understand that? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all gonna have to start unmuting and saying yes or no or asking questions, bro. Cause
Yes.
okay, appreciate it. I'm doing all this talking. I need some participation. All right. Yo, Jersey Kid, bro. I sent you an invite to speak in the chat if you wanted to. Let me know if you got it. I know you wanted to learn some of the strategy. All right. So yeah, that's an example of taking a reverse sequence fail off of a low. And the reason why this works is because, boom. What are we reversing? We're reversing trend. We were in a downtrend. We ended up taking this low. And now we're flipping trend and going to the upside. So there's people, a lot of times, like, y'all even know, bro, like when you're trading and stuff, like the market gave you so many opportunities to take shorts in this whole move. And then you feel like, oh, it's obvious that we want to go lower now, so let me get into this trade. So you will take a trade like this. Try to take a trade like this, going lower. Put your stop loss here, whatever. And you'll get stopped out. You have to realize when you're losing trades, somebody's winning. When you're winning trades, somebody's losing. So when we're winning this trade right here, who's losing? The people that are trying to take continuation shorts right here. They're losing. And we're winning. Because we're trading reverse sequence. And you pair reverse sequence with multiple like things, right? So I'm sure that we have some type of bullish SMT. Yeah. As you see right here. ES took this low all the way down here. So this is the low that ES took before it start reversing. Right? Y'all see this over here. All right, so ES took this low. We put in a bullish SMT. What is the reaction? As soon as we put in a bullish SMT, we need to be asking ourselves, what is the reaction? Is it delivering to the upside or is it failing and getting disrespected and we're continuing lower? Based off of this, it's easy to tell, okay, how do we know? Okay, now you may be asking, how do we know if it's delivering, if it's working out, whatever. Because if we're truly bearish, right? If we're truly bearish, we rebalance this displacement candle, this bearish displacement candle. We rebalance it. The next candle, if we're truly bearish, the market should be dumping lower, continuous lower, but it's not. Off of this reaction, we're price is now displacing how many points? Price just ran up 122 points. Mind you, we're only trying to catch 30. We're making $600 off 30 points. So this is this is over 4 times as much as what we're trying to catch. Price is delivering efficiently. In 2 candles, we didn't deliver 122 points to the upside. We get an invite to sellers. We damn near disrespect it, and then we fully disrespect it here. Enter your trade here. Do we have reason to go higher? Yes, we have an objective right here. We have equal highs up here. Let's see if This is a bearish day, so this might really just be a rebalance, and then we continue lower. It look like it's gonna go higher. Yeah, we end up go take these highs. We have these highs to go take out, equal highs right here, up here. Right. So really, if you left some runners, you could have caught this whole move. 200, 300 points. Feel me? So I hope that's starting to make sense. We're gonna, like, I'm just trying to at least give y'all the exposure to these concepts, right? My different entry models, reversal sequence fail, continuations. We're gonna go over continuations more. That's more so like continuations is kind of a more advanced entry model, but reversal sequence, like any of y'all can figure this out with narrative, right? You build that narrative like, okay, we have bullish SMT. We don't look like we want to go lower, right? This bullish SMT is delivering us higher. I could take this trade. That's the narrative. We took major lows, and now we're displacing the opposite way. Okay, that makes sense to everybody. Do you increase your ticks during trades as your price is going in your favor? You saying like, do I increase my position, like from 1 mini to 2?
Oh, scaling.
Like, do I scale into my trade? No, I don't do that. I don't do that because I'm a scalp trader, right? So as a scalp trader, I'm not in trades for that long. I'm in trades for a couple minutes and stuff like that. And then when you do that, like, here, let me show you. Some people do that. Like, people that try to catch big moves, they might do that. But me personally, I don't. So, like, say you wanted to take this trade right here. Or wait. Say you wanted to enter right here. Stop loss down here. All right, boom. Now I want to add more in. It moves you up. So now you're actually risking more money. You bought in at a higher price, and now you're risking more money if you want to keep your stop loss down here. I don't do that. All I do is just trail my stop loss, like I was showing y'all. I just trail my stop loss and keep moving my stop loss up and up and up to keep trying to make more money, get more out the move. That's all I do. I don't scale into my trades, but if that's something that you were interested in doing, it just has to make sense, and you have to build a system around it that makes sense for you to be able to do that. So that's pretty much what I wanted to go over for this. Oh, wait. I'm tripping. I didn't even go over my trade that I took today. Because I took a reverse sequence failed. So I'm going to explain that to y'all. All right. Boom. So, what time is this? It's not where I took my trade.
I don't know if I asked my question right, but like, you know how you can move your stop loss in trades? I was asking, do you do that? Like, how you seen it was going in your favor, but you said you had what, 30 ticks on it? What if you do you move it to like 50 if you feel like it's really going in your favor, or you just keep it where it's at?
No, I don't. All right, so like I will move my stop loss up, not down, because if I move it down, then I'm risking more money. Like I'm basically saying that I want to be able to, like, if I lose, I'm gonna lose more money in the trade. I just move it up so I will like lose less money. You see what I'm saying? So like if it's going really well and I want to catch more of the move, I may move it to break even, or I may move it to like if it already hit 30 points and it's continuing past 30 points, I'll just move my stop loss to 30 point, like to where my TP would have been at 30 points, and then try to trail it as it price continues to go up to make more money. But I would never increase my stop loss when I'm in a trade, because I'm only comfortable with risking a certain amount, if that makes sense.
No, I was talking about your TP, not your stop loss.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You
honestly,
said you trail it though.
yeah, I trail my stop loss, but I don't move my TP. I really don't. I haven't been trading with a TP because I've been trailing my stop loss. So like if I need to start posting more like live executions for y'all, so you can see like how I'm managing my positions. But like, yeah, I'm not. I don't set my take profit because I either just like manually close it or I'm just trailing my stop loss to catch the bigger move. If that makes sense.
Okay. I get what you're saying now.
Yeah. Yeah. But like if you're like paper trading, for example, and you do set a take profit, even then I wouldn't just blindly increase my take profit. I would at least, like, if price is going really well and is moving really efficiently and my like it's doing well for my position, I'm just gonna increase my stop loss so I can make more money rather than increasing my take profit, because it's not guaranteed that price is gonna go hit my take profit. But if I'm already in a good amount of profit, I'm already up some money, I might as well secure that instead of trying to be greedy and get more out of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so this is a reverse sequence that I took. When did I enter this? Okay. So ES had took this low, put in a bullish SMT. Like I told you, I was bearish on the day. So we took this low right here, and then I started counting my reversal sequence, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit! Wait, this is not where I. Hold on, my fault. Okay, here it is. This was I was literally watching that move too. I was like, bro, I wanted to get into that, but it was before my time period to trade, so I was like, damn. But I was anticipating that move to happen. So what low did we take? Okay. All right, here it is. It's my bad. All right, so we take this low. On both pairs, we took this low. Now I'm starting my count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm anticipating it to fail, right? So people are entering this trade right here. I'm just going to show y'all what people are doing. They're saying, okay, we're rebalancing this fair value gap. We're not getting a bearish reaction out of it. We're getting true displacement right here. People are entering this trade right here. Stop loss here. Trying to target this high right here. Guess what happens? They easily get stopped out like that. Now me, I was bearish on the day, so I was anticipating it to fail. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. We rebalance. 7th candle. We should now, after this, we should not be disrespecting it. If we start disrespecting it, it's gonna fail, especially with the narrative that I built. Boom, disrespected it. Enter like here. Put my stop loss here. I targeted 30 points. TP bang. This reverse sequence failed. But this is a bullish reverse sequence fail because where price should be delivering. Once we get past like, how many candles is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anything past 7 candles is not reversal sequence. So it's automatically in my mind, if it starts to fail, it's reversal sequence fail, and it's not going to play out. Because if we're truly bullish, we should be delivering to this clear high right here. Instead, we invited buyers. Everybody's thinking that we're gonna go bullish. I'm knowing that we're bearish on a higher time frame, so this most likely is gonna fail. As soon as I see the disrespect of it, I short it and I take my 30 points. Did that make sense? How to anticipate a reversal sequence failing and how to position yourself to catch that trade.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And this is just like day one of me trying to explain to y'all the reverse sequence. Y'all gonna see me refer to it a lot more because it is one of like the key entry models that I use for my trades. And I want y'all to familiarize yourself with it so that you can use this in your own trading, stuff like that. So it's pretty much it for day 2 of trying to, teach y'all my strategy. We'll probably be back tomorrow. Maybe Friday or maybe tomorrow with another lecture.
Like, that's the only strategy you trade with?
No, so that's not the only entry model that I use. I also use, so it's like 4 to 5 entry models that I use, right? So reverse sequence failed, reversal sequence, continuations off of like a fair value gap. So that's 3. And continuations.
Wait, what? Sorry. Would a reversal sequence fail be just like support what's it? Yeah, support and resistance basically, kind of,
No,
or no?
mm-mm,
Hmm.
nah. You be trying to use that girl strategy with my stuff. I mean, if that's what you like, if that makes sense to you, then you could trade that. But nah, it's not the same thing. It's not. But I'm sure that it does line up at the same time.
It looks similar because I have from the Discord he told me to join with the guy. He does the that strategy reversal sequence. I have it written down. It kind of looks the same in my notes.
It do be like, this is what you'll come to realize with trading. There's a million ways to trade the market, and a lot of them will line up together. Like some people that trade support and resistance, like people that seen this fair value gap, and we start running up here and they enter right here. There's probably a reverse sequence in here somewhere that I could have traded, or even right here, this short. Like this is basically a resistance zone. Because why is this a resistance zone? Because this is the previous point of where before, like, we got this strong move to the downside, right? So this tells me that, okay, but up here at this key level, sellers are interested in this price. So I could mark up this zone, and once I start to see us start to displace lower, I could enter this short and I could catch this move. But at the same time, this is a reverse sequence in its own right. See what I'm saying? So it's a million ways to trade the market. And a lot of people have different strategies, and you actually end up seeing that you catch the same trade looking at the market in a totally different way.
Based on preference, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, appreciate y'all time, man. Make sure y'all are back testing, trading, studying, doing everything you need to be doing, working on yourself. Because this trading stuff is real, man. You can really change your life. Like, I want y'all to also, like, I want y'all to work on your mindset. Don't just come into trading. If you think you're going to come into trading, think you're going to make quick money, you're going to fail. I'm going to tell you right now. Like, money, when you're coming into trading, you should not be thinking about money. You should be thinking only about mastering a skill. Because as traders, what we do is make money. Money just comes with it. You don't have to focus on money. You need to focus on consistency and mastering your strategy, mastering your edge in the market, and being consistent and being disciplined. And that's what's going to bring the money. The money will follow. But you chasing after money is only going to lead to you getting baited into bad trades, you over leveraging, you being emotional and revenge trading, and not being able to take losses and not being able to walk away from the markets. Focus on excellence with your trading. Do not focus on money. And I know it may be easier said than done, because trust me, I'm still building my skill of being disciplined and not trading with emotion and not trying to chase money. But the best thing that you could do is have another source of income that to where you don't need to rely on trading, and you could just treat trading as like a skill that you're trying to build until you actually start making crazy money with trading, and then you don't even have to work. You just got it on autopilot. Focus on mastery. We're all like getting into the markets trying to make money, but focus on mastering the skill. Money will come. I'm telling y'all. So y'all have a good night. Keep working hard, keep studying, and try to master this skill. We'll be back tomorrow for another lecture. Appreciate y'all. What you say? Is that what people mean when they, yeah, psychology? Yes.